Hey guys, welcome back. We are watching Fear the Walking Dead. You guys get to watch how long it takes her to settle down. We're watching Fear the Walking Dead. We are on Season 3, Episode 7. This one is called The Unveiling. I'm not going to guess what that... The Unveiling, that might have to do with Walker and his group. Might have to do with Daniel and trying to find Ophelia. Hopefully it's one of those two, because that's my guess on what this episode's going to focus on. Are you settled? I've got a migraine. It's in this eye. So I'm going to try to keep my head held up. I'm wanting to lay down, but not wanting to. We'll get through this one, and we'll see if we can get through any others. But let's see what happens this episode. Hopefully it's a little exciting. So far we haven't had much excitement. So we're back where the gun used the gun to shoot down the helicopter. It's Jake.
How are you doing here?
She caught up to them awfully fast. You torturing somebody?
You're 200 years too late for peace, Jake. But just in time for lunch.
It's a hog's head.
Jake's AWOL with some gear, and he's not in his quarters. I know your daughter and him are courting.
You thought that was funny.
Up there and
Is that Ophelia?
half out.
It is Ophelia.
How the hell did you get here? It's a long story. Kalataka found me. He took me in. These are good people. These good
Jeremiah
people,
found
they
her.
killed
Is it going to look nice afterwards? I don't know. I shouldn't get hung up on his hair. It drives me nuts. That does look much better. Even dirty. You look much better. Even greasy hair, much better.
I desecrated his grave to save it from the autos and the fortune hunters. Generations trapped in this.
Does the skull not seem awfully small to be his grandfather? In general, men's skulls are bigger than women's skulls. I would say even a woman's skull is bigger than that one. Looks a little bit bigger than when they showed it down on his hands. So maybe a woman's skull. But the other point of view, it looked like a child's skull. Not a grandfather. So even her hands almost cover the whole side of the skull.
The idea of an afterlife.
You and I should have a chat.
We'll find out what happened.
Say it's fair.
He did something to her, and then she ran off.
The violence is almost over.
Oh, rip his skin off.
No, just suicide proof.
They don't know what he's been through.
I don't feel Joe, what's going on, brother? Joe, talk to me,
Poisoned.
man. What is
Poison the water? Or Ophelia poisoned something. Okay, so that was the end of episode 7 of season 3. The Unveiling. And apparently the Unveiling has to do with the apocalypse, and you know, the apocalypse is not about the end, but it's about what's to come next, or something like that is what I got from it. I can't think. So Ophelia poisoned their meals, which made them sick, and some die apparently, which then begs the question, is Nick going to die? Because Nick seems to have been poisoned. Did she just poison one aspect of the food, or did she poison other aspects of it? Was it the water? Was it, food, or what? And that's why she was trying to get Alicia to leave, because she knew I think she knew what the plan was before the parlay happened. And then the parlay happened, and it gave them some opportunity and motive and stuff. That's what I think. There's obviously some history between Jeremiah and Ophelia. I was right that he was the one that found her. My guess is he turned her over to Walker and his group because he didn't want to have somebody who was not white as part of the ranch. I was trying to think if there's anybody who doesn't look white as part of the ranch, and I don't think there is. I don't like what they're doing with Madison's character. It's too extreme, too overboard. It's not making sense. I get the motivation for why she wanted to get Alicia, but there was no reason for them. I mean, she knew that Walker did not do that to the to the Crumbles. What were their last name? Trumbles. She knew that his group did not do that to them. And yes, she saw what happened at the outpost. But if they were going to kill her daughter, why didn't they just kill Jake while they had him? She didn't have enough motivation, in my opinion, to go after her. At this point, I'm hoping they get rid of Maddie, because she's just not making any sense. I think Nick is just trying to hold things together. Jeremiah is also not making a lot of sense. He knows what Troy is doing, but yet he takes everybody on the path that will enable Troy and not help Jake. Doesn't make sense. I don't know. I'm still having a hard time with this season. I'll say it that way. Everything that's supposed to be a climax doesn't feel like a climax. It feels like you get a lot of build-up and then nothing, if that makes sense. So, I don't know. And it could be just because I don't feel well. That could be the other thing. So, I'm going to get up and stretch. See if I can get one more episode in. And kind of go from there. But first, I'm going to yell at my nephew. So, I hope everybody got something out of this reaction. And I'll see you for the next one. Bye.